And it's alert day because it is a very, very hot day.
So you need to do things inside.
Yeah, especially if you want to celebrate all of this. We were talking about North Carolina's connection whenever it comes to
the space.
Apollo. Yes.
Yeah.
There's a few options you have out there.
50 years ago today, and we've got a celebration going down to the North Carolina Museum of Life and Science, and Natural Sciences, I should say. One Giant Leap Festival free. The North Carolina Museum of History is one of the sponsors, so is Publix and Corning Foundation. It goes from 11 till 4 today. So since it's an alert day, it'd probably be good to be inside, and it's air conditioned, and it's free, and there's so many cool things to be there, and I could be wrong, but I think the weather beast is going to make an appearance too. But you're going to learn a lot about the Apollo mission if you didn't know it. I remember it personally, but if you were too young for that, you will learn a lot today. And you're inside in air conditioning because you need to be. Excessive heat warning 10 a.m. to 6 a.m. Sunday morning, 10 a.m. this morning, all night long. And even though the heat indexes will peak this afternoon, maybe in 110 to 115, that puts us in the excessive heat warning category as opposed to the heat advisory, which would be about 105 to 110. Those heat indexes won't be that high at night, but the buildup on your body, if you've been out in the heat all day, will hit you at night when you least expect it. So folks at the Weather Service want to make sure you know to take it easy overnight tonight too. And so find some air conditioning, go to the museum, or just stay inside if you can. It's like the opposite of a cold Arctic winter day where you want to stay inside. You want to treat it the same way, except you don't have to shovel it, right? There's no snow. 75 degrees outside at the airport right now, 72 in Henderson, 73 Benson, 74 in Fayetteville. If you're heading to the beach to cool down, not much cool. This is right along the beach in the 90s, and you can go inland, and it'll be much hotter. But the beach water temperature, or the ocean water temperature, that's cooler, upper 70s to mid 80s. The mountains, a little relief in temperature, should be in the 80s, but a couple storms each day to cool you down even more. So that's your weekend forecast there. Rays of sunshine for us today.
7.
Yeah, we're starting out with lots of sun, some partly cloudy skies in the afternoon, so we'll average out to about a 7. Now, here we go. This is the important map for today because it's all about the temperatures, right? You know, first of all, you see a little 20% chance from 4 o'clock through 8 o'clock, maybe, you know, a slight stray starting at 2. Don't expect much, but if you get one, you'll get some cooler temperatures than what we're showing here. But for most of us, this is what you're going to see because most of us aren't going to see any storms. 87 at 10 o'clock, 93 at noon with a heat index of 103, 96 at 2, 98 air temperature at 4, but the heat index goes to that excessive heat range, 110, and we're still in triple-digit heats at 8 o'clock right before the sun goes down at 8:29. So the air temperature, 99 Raleigh, 98 Durham, 99 in Fayetteville. Rain chances look quick now in the afternoon. A couple, and I mean just a couple, an isolated shower storm for 1 or 2 lucky folks to cool down. The rest of us swelter. We're dry overnight, and tomorrow more of the same. As a matter of fact, we'll have an excessive heat warning probably tomorrow. It's under a watch now, but the Weather Service will probably issue it. So that's why we decided to make you alert to both days for the heat on Saturday and Sunday. Not much rain chances through Monday, but as we head into Tuesday, scattered showers and storms are likely, but the key there is the high will only be 84 degrees. But with that changeover, we'll have to watch for maybe some strong storms that day. And then 82 and drier on Wednesday with a slight risk of a shower, thunder shower, and then mid to upper 80s Thursday and Friday. Normal high is 90. We are not normal today and tomorrow. Please take it easy.
How's that normal?
Well, if you go over 30 years, it's been an average of 90, yeah, but we're not anywhere close to it.
Well,
today we'll raise that average.
We're going to raise it on up. Well,